All right. Can someone explain to me like what's going on with this whole new trend of people not having friends? Now, I'm kind of late to the party. I see that a couple of the videos that I've seen that I was deep diving are a little old, but some of them are new, some of them are very recent, or at least within the year. And I don't know, I just want to point out a couple of things that I feel like I feel like no one's noticing because the comment section is just woo. That's just a fun thing to watch. But all in all, when I see these videos, I gotta ask myself, like, all right, this could be like, a form of expression, a form of like, hey, I need some help, things of that nature. So I don't want to come off too strong. I don't want to come off as like I'm bullying somebody. But at the end of the day, I need to form my form of expression. So I need to talk about it in a little bit in my own unique way. So how do you even start this? So yeah, first thing I want to address with this is I don't know what it is, right? But I've seen like many of these videos that people are like, I have no friends, and even if they don't say it, right? Even in the videos, even if they don't say it, they're like in their 20s. Like a good majority of them are like in their 20s. It just makes me want to ask, like, do you not know that, like, you're still young, right? Like, and by that I mean, okay, so get this right, and it was gonna be crazy. You're in your 20s. 20 group, your 20s is like your best years, as they say, because that's where like most of your career changing definitions of what you're going to do with your life occur. And to me, it's silly. Can I even use the word silly? It's interesting to see these videos come out saying, "Oh, I'm in my 20s, I have no friends." But it's like you're in your 20s. 20s is for everyone to start growing, like defining who they are as a person, as well as either forming longer term relationships for like marriage or kids or whatever. And yeah, a lot of people are focused on that because if they don't do it like now, like in their 30s, it's going to be a lot harder, especially if you don't have the sauce. If you don't have the sauce, then you're pretty much screwed. So I don't know. When someone in their 20s complains about like how rough life is, like, man, it only got started. Or if they're saying like, "Oh, I have no friends," like, yeah, high school is over. That sucks. That sucks. Or, "Oh man, I'm in my 20s and no one I vibe with or anything like that." Like, I work. Like, I work 9 to 5s. I work like what, 12-hour shifts. Not a lot of people have time to, sit there and hang out with you, but I don't know. It's just something I noticed. It's almost like, you know how you can equate this? It's like if you were 16 and you're just like, "Man, I just hate paying bills." Like, really? What bills do you pay? I don't know, but hey, like I said, form of expression. And you know what's interesting? Like sometimes I like when I deep dive this, I want to see like both sides of it. Like I want to see like the girl side and the guy side, or the alien side, whoever is like talking about it. And it's interesting on the girl side, they've always have like this big like huge rant of why they're not having many friends. But if you listen, a lot of them comes down to like, "Oh, I don't have a lot of girlfriends," or something like that, or, "Oh man, there's these girls are just so fake," and things of that nature. And you know what they say, right? You say the world's fake, but no one asked, or you didn't ask if you were the problem. Now I know it sounds like I'm blaming, but nah, for real. if you're if many of these girls ask like, why are all these girls fake and stuff, but I'm like, where does this fakeness come from? Like they never elaborate like what's so fake about them. Do they say, "Hey, you look good," and the next time they see you're like, "Nah, you don't look good"? Like, what's so fake about it? That's what I really want to know. Like, what's so fake about these girls you're hanging out with that you just can't stand? I just want to know. Like, is it that bad? Like, I just want to know, is it that bad that these girls are that fake? And another thing, too, is a lot of them are like, "Yo, I have a guy friend. They're cool. I have tons of guy friends. They're super cool." And I just want to give them that face. Like, yeah, I bet. Sure are. Does he like women? Well, what does that have to do with anything? I'm just saying. It's good that he likes women. And even if he doesn't, like let's say he likes women on a friendship scale. I'm glad you can talk to a guy, many guys that like you. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty neat. Nothing going on here, officers. And it's so weird that this started popping up because YouTube only gives you like what you look up. So maybe that's telling that I need to tell you I have no friends. Yeah, I don't have a lot of friends, man. I got like no one to talk to. No one's here when I make these videos. I'm just sad, man. I'm just sad. I mean, yeah, I'm in my 30s and whatnot, but it's just like it sucks. I should have made more friends in my 20s, you know. But no, like for real, it's actually very interesting that they don't have friends at such a young age, and it makes me wonder like what are they doing. So for example, right, some of them will say like I've tried, man, I tried NoSKu, I've tried, I've gone into groups, and it just makes me think of like that one little joke that some people do where they're like, I have no friends, and then buddy comes up and is like, I'll be your friend, I have no friends. Or that one thing, what was it, fucking some Back to the Future movie. That little kid was just like, man, I hate everybody, no one talks to me, hey, I'll be your friend. Nope. That's these people in their 20s, right? Or at least the ones that explain it, because you don't know, you honestly just don't know like how they try. Because to me, there's always a socially acceptable way of approaching like communication with people and a not so okay way. And of course, when people are making these videos, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, of course you did everything right, there's nothing you did wrong. But that's just not how I look at it. Like clearly something's happened, like something's going on that we don't have the full context to. But yet here we are explaining it. Could you even imagine, right, like the ones that are like, yo, I tried, but they go up to him like, hey, would it be nice for you to like come over and like spend like 12 hours with me? I know you work, but like you never like come over at all. Like it would be nice if you just came over like one time, like please. Like yeah, you did try. I think a little too hard though. And the setup for these videos are so interesting, right? It's always like this big old POV shot of them staring at you like this is what a Discord admin looks at you like. And it's like supposed to be super connected. Like you're supposed to connect with them, like really feel them, see their expressions. Some may cry, some may you feel bad for, and some of them don't even look bad. Like not even judging. Like some of them look like decent people, but yeah, they give you this big POV shot for you to be like, yeah, I just don't get it. Let me explain my life, and it's just like I wish it was a little bit more lively. I just wish some of them were like actually showing you examples of them trying to make friends and it's just not working. It's just you gotta take it for face value, no pun intended. It's just like yeah, I see. Yeah, no friends in the shot. Good demonstration. And what else? Oh yeah, and another thing, right? It's like when they explain why some of them don't have friends, like they might have like a different personality, a vibe, or something. A lot of them happen to have the same thing of like, yo, we move away and stuff like that. I think I made a joke about it, like, oh, no more high school, so I can't talk to people on the whim. But and that's the point, right? Actually, set up. I'm getting serious, and that's the real point. When you're trying to like make friends, especially when you're in your 20s, and like I said, everyone's doing their own thing, you genuinely have to have the time and the resources to do it. Because sure, you can text people all day long, but nothing beats having that personal conversation, one-on-one conversation, or just doing things that really show the bond is building. I don't know, something cheesy like skydiving together. I don't know, something, right? And it's funny because they're like, oh, friends move away and everything like that. It's like, yeah, it happens. Some people, we move away. Some people get busy. Some people even have kids. And that's the thing. I can't wait as they get older, as they start to realize it, because some of these are old. It's like, come on. Like, yeah, people get older. We move on to other things. We have new responsibilities and stuff. And it was cool hanging out. It doesn't mean we have to stop. But in order for a relationship to keep going, you definitely have to keep putting yourself out there, basically. Like, you just don't stop, So I know it sounds like I'm just paraphrasing what they need to do, but it's never that. It's always more difficult than it seems. But just a little tidbit. Yeah, you're gonna lose friends. Some people are gonna be fake. Some people aren't gonna vibe with you. But that's the whole point. You just keep going so you cultivate whatever friends you need. You probably don't even need like 5 or 10. You could just use one and you're good to go. But if someone's not your friend and you feel so lonely, yeah, I mean, making a video would help. Oh man, and I always love this too. It's like when they make these videos and you want to like watch it and you like really learn from them, if you just look down, like a lot of them like post like their Instagram and stuff, and I don't know, I always find it funny. It's like, hey, I don't have any friends, it sucks, and the comments are always going to be supportive because no one's going to be critical in the comment section because it's going to look like an attack. But they post their social media and it's like, hey, go to my social media and boom, let me post you how happy I am. Some of them have photos of them hanging out with people. Some of them have like animals they're taking care of, and genuinely look like they have a good time. But not this video. It's like a bait and switch. In fact, funny enough, if the girls do that, that's that fake stuff they were talking about, right? You have no friends, no one's vibing with you, but yo, put in that Instagram though. You go check out their Instagram, check out their Twitter. They're having a good time. Some will even have people in their pictures. So is that not your friend? Are these not your friends in 2 months back? Is this not your friend from like 2 years ago? Is that not your friends? See, it's hard to tell, man. It's like that. You want to believe, you want to feel sorry, you want to look into it, you really want to like understand it, but at the same time, it's like, isn't that kind of backwards? But I don't know. That was an interesting deep dive. I just wanted to share it with you guys. And hey, who knows? Maybe tell me what you think.